Righto. Doad, like and sub. Yeah, Doad, like and sub. Alright, listen, we're being quiet. If we're lucky, I'll show you some fish. I told you this channel isn't just about motorbikes and punk rock, it's about Australia, mate. Just down the road from me is this place, alright? Now we'll try and catch some fish. I was down here yesterday. We're at the tide. We've missed the tide. And I was down here yesterday and there was brim everywhere. Dinner. There you go. Look at that. See that brim? That is a pan-sized brim and they taste lovely. See? Now I can come down here 2 times a day at the right tides. Now I can fill up a boatload of these fish, but you don't do that. You take 1 or 2 for dinner. You feed the family and you leave them alone. Like me, you leave me alone. And it's all good. Okay, let's see if we can get some more. Shh. That's Doad's house, over there. Doad might actually own 3 of them in the near future. Doad will keep you in fucking involved. Alright, Doad's going hard. Doad might own a couple more houses soon. All good. Where's our fish, Molly dog? Tekka, there's not even any blackfish here. Tekka, where's the blackfish? This little place is an estuary. It's a little hole in a little estuary, and there's a fish coming up here. I've seen him on the surface, but it's full of juvenile blackfish. They're just undersized. They might even be size. Look, if you were starving, I don't think the Lord would worry if you took one. The Australian fucking government might. This place is usually full of them. Where are they? See, you never know with fishing. Never know. Let's keep looking. Yeah, we've missed the tide, fellas. We're a bit late. Where's all the little blackfish? Oh, people. Here you go, something about Australia you just don't know, and this is terrible. I'm probably going to get thrown off YouTube for this, just for being normal. Just for being a person in 2024, I'm going to risk shit here. You know what the colloquial name for a blackfish is in Australia? Niggers. That's terrible, isn't it? But that word niggers isn't niggers with an S, it's niggers. That word isn't the same, doesn't have the same meaning in Australia to us. You know, our blackfellas aren't that word. They're blackfellas. They're curries, they're murrays. They ain't that word. Alright, because they're black fish, of course. Well, you know, I didn't nickname them that. It wasn't Doad's fault. Some fella back in 1843 probably nicknamed them that, mate, and it's stuck here in Australia. Because as I say, like that word, the N-word, no, I don't say that, I say what I like. But I'll do it for you folks and YouTube, for Americans, because it means a different thing to you. In Australia, mate, we don't even use that word, I've told you. Yeah, the only time we use it is when we describe fish. Niggers. N-I-G-G-A-Z. Not people of African descent. No. They're beautiful people. They ain't that word. They're African. Fuck, the world's fucked, isn't it? Anyway, we found a little stingray. We don't eat them, but you can have a look. Oh, and a little toadfish. What are you doing, you little pointy tail bugger? Oh, it's a dogfish. It's a fucking molly fish. I wouldn't eat them. Wouldn't eat them. Now look at this. Yeah, we missed the tide by an hour or 2. Go, Molly, go. And little Tech and the gentleman. He's a gentleman. Like Doad. Me and Techie are retired. Oh, look out. He's come round the other way. Yeah, I suppose, excuse me, I suppose you any of you fishermen out there, you know, mate, it's fishing, you're not guaranteed to catch a fish. It's called fishing, not catching. You know, you caught one every time, it'd be called catching, wouldn't it? It's called fishing. And mate, I'll tell you, so I'll give you a bit of a tip. I'm not going to tell you everything. You've got to watch the tides, fellas, and if you miss the tide, there's a fish right there, he come up and there. What is that? Might be a crab on the bull. Anyway, I won't give you all the tips. There's a little bit of water here. You can pull whiting out of here, bream, blackfish, flathead as big as your leg. But don't come here and try it because they're our fish. Rack off. Alright, rack off. Oh, you know, Doad straight. Doad is straight. He'll tell you straight. That's Doad. All you Canberra clowns, rack off. And Sydney and Melbourne, you can't fish anyway. Look, have fun, enjoy yourselves. What am I talking about? I don't own the place. Doad doesn't own the place, although he carries on, he does. But, you know, the poor souls, they come down and try and catch a fish. They've got no idea, which is great, because if we had half of Australia catching fish, there wouldn't be fish left anymore. That's nature, all right, anyway. Oh, looky. I showed you this before, I think. I don't know if I've actually posted it. You want to have good eyes, people. All right? You want to have good eyes. Look at this. And you see that buoy there, that red buoy. And you see there's a little bit of weed down in a line of rocks. Just the other side, there's little ripples on the surface. I don't know what's coming up on camera. Oh, there's a ripple. Look out, Ripley. There's little ripples there. I hope you can see it. Because when you fish a real fisherman like this, here we go again. There's fishermen and there's fishermen. Look at that, there they are. There they are. I hope you can see it. That's bait fish underneath the surface, alright? I'm going to teach you all the fish here. Doad could teach you to fish, but whether you learn or not, you know, probably not, alright? You know, come on, we're not all built to be fishermen, are we? And we're not all built to be barristers, and we're all not built to be dickheads. I don't know if that light shines on it better anymore. There's a tiny little ripple. Right, and it's called, like, not seeing the forest for the fucking trees, people. I've seen boats drive over this stuff when they're looking for bait fish. It's right fucking under you, fellas. Like Doad says he's a dickhead, but I'll tell you what, there's plenty more than Doad out there. And they're real dickheads. Isn't this beautiful? Another patch of bait out there, can you see that? Hope you can. Because that's what separates fishermen from fishermen. And it's the difference between starving and getting a feed every day. It's quite simple. Look at the paradise I live in. Hey? Narooma. Now this actually, I've told you this is our little private. No, it's not private. Nothing's private. But it's a community. We keep this bloody park mowed and looked after because our shit council couldn't be bothered spending the money. They'd rather buy rainbow fucking flags, wouldn't they, the dickheads? So we're going to close this island. Good mate up here, Chris, he said, no, fuck you, council. So I haven't done much work here, but me and Chris come down, or Chris come